Ken, great to be with you. Thank you so much for coming up to help make things happen before the weekend, the third weekend in September. Yeah. You have done a lot of different things, worn a lot of different hats here at Harvest Gathering. Can you share a little bit about your involvement with the community and with the gathering itself?
Yeah, I think so. The first time I came up, I was in the kitchen a lot of the time, running around, doing lots of different things behind the scenes here at Harvest Gathering. And since then, I've played in the Perilous Cats group of folks. A couple of years we played here. That was my first experience of playing music with anyone, so that was quite an adventure. And then I've been up kind of as a guest in some ways, so not doing so much work, but being kind of enjoying the festival that way, seeing a lot of music, seeing my friends, and then also I sometimes will bring my video camera up and record some sets here. So more and more, I think my kind of morphing into making music videos with folks has got me into the studio with you, for example, and some other people. For me, it's been an absolute pleasure I love seeing the creative process of music making and being around creativity. So for me to be able to come into that arena and be able to help do something really kind of ties things together for me. I'm quite an introvert, and so I realize that sometimes in a place with either lots of people like Harvest Gathering, or even a place with a group of people, having a task to do allows me to kind of settle in and be around folks for a while. And so I realize that sometimes having the camera gives me that space to breathe and then obviously bring my own creativity in. So that's kind of where I think I've crossed roads with most folks in the music community.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much for your work doing music videos too.
Yep.
It's been so fun to work with you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, we worked on a bunch of videos for Eggtones for fun, and just delightful to get your work and to just it always crack me up with that particular
Exactly, yeah.
Album.
Yep.
But yeah, and so your involvement with the community and ability to wear a lot of different hats and be in relationship with a lot of different people, but also your background in tech and IT work has led you to this passing of the torch where you're running the website now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Bill Chesney built this amazing website, earthworkharvestgathering.com. And just recently, in the past couple of months, really, what we've done is we've taken his original website and brought it over into a piece of software called WordPress, which is kind of a blogging software in some ways. It just means it's easier to share behind the scenes for other people to be able to log in and add things easier. So I took Bill's amazing design and tried to emulate it as much as possible. So what I'm hoping is for anyone going to the website, they shouldn't really see any difference, but behind the scenes is where it's different. We can give more people access to maybe do blog posts, or we're going to be bringing in the social media feeds from Facebook and Instagram. We're going to be running, the website's going to be the hub of the online festival this year. So we'll be sharing much more information about how to get there and how to see not only the music, but the panel discussions and the kids area. All of those things together will be on there.
Awesome. And we're going to do a test run.
Yeah. Yep.
Kind of just wanting to make sure people have their bearings.
Yeah.
So, can you kind of talk to people about the conversations behind the scenes leading up to our choice to do it this year? What that was like?
Yeah, so basically, there's no physical constraints on the festival this year. We don't have to be here at a certain time, starting point and ending point. So as I was thinking about it, I realized that really the festival becomes this worldwide entity. People can tune in to the website from anywhere in the world at any time. So it just made me think that one of the things we need to do is be able to tell people how to easily find the content that we've got on there and how to easily help us out. We're going all donation based, and so make that very easy for people to support the farm by donating as well. And so one of the things we're going to try and do as much as possible is to get that information flow out there. And we'll be looking for people to help us. Anyone who's ever been to harvest gathering, there'll be posts put up, little blurbs of information. We'd love you to share that with your community. Maybe you're the only one in your community who's made it to the actual harvest gathering in the past few years, and you can now share it virtually with your friends and family, and hopefully we'll give them a taste of what the festival has been like. So there's been some amazing collaborations with so many people on the teams here, and so that's been amazing to hear all the different ideas and how things will flow together when it comes to festival weekend. Seth just mentioned about a kind of a test run. What we want to do is be able to show some videos in advance of the festival so that you get the chance to come and see, oh, this is how I will see the festival, this is how I'll interact with it, and you can share that out into your communities.
Thanks for all that.
Yep.
What are you most looking forward to this year?
Man, let's see. It's interesting being kind of embedded in the interior of it. I think I haven't thought that much about what is on offer yet. My little tech brain has been burrowing away. So I think I need to see or hear more of what's coming to be able to give you a good answer on that one. Yeah.
More just looking forward to it going well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really at the moment it's like, okay, is everything up and running and the whole thing works the way we think is going to happen, so yeah.
Totally. What about some highlights from previous years?
Yeah. Let me think. Well, even just last year, that Elizabeth Pixley Fink set in here in the barn. We're just sitting outside the barn at the moment here. That was amazing. I remember she did this really rocking number right at the end, and Mike Savino was playing guitar, and I think on the very last note that he struck, his string broke on his guitar just as the song ended. So, Chris Dorman sets through the years, yours with your own and airborne or aquatic public access. I don't know if you folks can see behind the camera, but Steve Leaf is sitting here. So public access, maybe with the one with Emily Peters Mark. Man. So yeah, so many good things here.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Yeah, it's been fun to look at these hard drives and be oh, that was special.
So you're going through the archives?
Yeah, yep. And Steve's been cutting stuff up, and a few different people are going to be working on stuff. So it's cool. We'll have stuff spilling out throughout the year.
Excellent.
And and thanks for lifting up the donations too, because it's a big part of what has kept the farm going, helped the farm thrive, putting new roofs on, the old barn.
Oh yeah.
Electrical upgrades, a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's been pivotal in keeping things going. And my dad's amazing. He keeps the farm going throughout the year. But this has become a real big deal for us. And so, any donations people can come up with will help us, keep it going, and also try to think about a lot of what we try to do if we have money left over, which has been consistent in these last few years. The first decade was like, who knows if we're going to break even, but then things have been more consistent in the second decade, and it's been like, okay, let's try to do something that's functional for the farm, but also benefits harvest gathering, so people can see when they come back next year, hey, I helped make that happen. Mm-hmm. Nice. And so we'll see how it all goes this year. But one of the things that has been on that checklist is more web-based stuff, right? It's like, okay, well, we could use a building for artist transport, but we need to up our website game, and we need to share these archives and do a lot of that stuff. So thank you for being willing to take that on.
Sure.
And fill those sneakers that Chesney has worn in. And yeah, it's awesome working with you.
So my day job is website design. It's campbellwebsitedesign.com is where I run things out of. So in that way, it was kind of a nice. They talk about fitting into various areas of the harvest gathering family or earthwork family. That was kind of a nice fit. I know May Beale was asking, "Are you able to take this over and maybe move it into this other platform?" And it just worked out really well. The timing was good for all of us for that to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, you do great work. So CampbellWebsiteDesign.com.
Yeah.
And then people can find you on social media if they want to talk about video work or photos.
Oh yeah, the video art. That's right. Yeah. They can find me on the just anywhere really, Facebook and Instagram, or just find videos on YouTube as well. They're on there, so you can have a look and see what I do.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks so much, Ken.
Cool. Hey, thanks.
Stoked. Yeah. Great. Well done. Well spoken.
We can.